Here's a question. I want you guys to all do your research on this. So recently we had to fire Samantha Hughes from McCown & Co. LLC for stealing driver information. Up to 200 members stole their information, kept it, stole a laptop, and was soliciting money through Cash App and Zelle from drivers under the table after being paid by McCown & Co. LLC and being under contract. We fired her, and now this woman is co-hosting on Truckers Unite Now. Now, you might ask yourself, Vince at Truckers Unite Now, Sean Whitwood, Mike at WeTheTruckers.com, Jane, all these people have signed the petition, represented states in McCown & Co. LLC, published petitions at the FMCSA on behalf of McCown & Co. LLC, and were members of McCown & Co. LLC representing congressional districts for our company. When we fired Samantha coerced these guys to apparently start working with her and in a full breach of contract. So I want to know what you guys think. What do you think about these so-called trucking activists that will have no integrity, that will break away from a company that was trying to fight for drivers and carriers to make a huge change? It is making huge progress, I might add, to go with a woman that has stolen all kinds of driver information, has been publicly busted for stealing and soliciting cash from drivers under the table, and that is in breach of contract. I want to know what you guys think about this. The woman is a Lyft driver for 17 years, has no background in the industry whatsoever, and wants to be a broker. Not to mention, she tried to slap her name on McCown & Co. LLC and take it as herself. If you'd like some of this information, you can go to our Telegram group and post it on our voice files, or about 10 calls where she called other members trying to tell them that she was going to run our company, she was going to take it over, and truck drivers weren't capable of handling the scope of this mission, which we are. So, let me know what you guys think about the integrity of Truckers Unite Now, WeTheTruckers.com. This is why I removed myself from them, because they have no backbone, they have no integrity, and they let everybody speak on their platform, including Samantha Hughes, who is a freaking scammer. I don't even know what else to say. She's a scammer. She's out to get money from drivers. That's what she's doing. That's what she did. Not to mention, stole our whole platform and has kept the data. 200 drivers' data, all of their information, stolen, gone, kept it. And yet, Vince at Truckers Unite Now gives this woman a platform to speak about trucking when she doesn't know anything about trucking, which is not a big surprise because Vince doesn't know anything about trucking, and neither does Mike with WeTheTruckers.com. A bunch of people that have no idea about trucking, talking about trucking and everything else. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it's a good thing for them to be putting a known scammer and an information thief and identity thief on their platform, co-hosting. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. And one more thing I'd like to add. I have brought all this to Vince's attention and tried to be cordial about this, even though he's in breach of contract himself by post, because he submitted petitions under McCown & Co. LLC, therefore binding him to our legal agreements, which he probably didn't read because he doesn't read anything. He just is I don't know what he does. But I sent him the contracts and explained to him why we fired Samantha and that she was in a breach of contract and she'd stole all of our driver information and tried to do all this stuff. But he obviously didn't read it, and he obviously doesn't know that he's probably going to be facing litigation before too long for breaching a contract, along with Samantha. So these are just things that it blows me away how these people want to try and have a platform. They want to try and talk about trucking. They want to try and do what's right for truck drivers. Meanwhile, they give a platform to a woman that has totally scammed tons of drivers out of their data, out of their information, and God knows what else. God knows what she's doing through the platform she's on now. I would imagine there's probably several of you guys out here, and if you've sent Samantha money on Zelle, Cash App, or any other platform, that she solicited from you, by all means, send me that information and we will get it back for you, because we're currently in the midst of having a case on her with the DA in Kentucky. So all that information would be great to add to our case, and we'll get this all handled. But anyway, have a wonderful day and do with this information what you want. Have some discernment, people.